The voice of heaven shakes the silence tonight with a thunder that splits the unseen realm. God is speaking now, not in whispers, but in fire. His presence is moving across time and space, calling out to the one chosen to hear these words, you. The moment you have found this message is not coincidence. It was guided, planned, and sealed before your birth. The angels stand before you now with a trumpet in their hands, and their command is clear, do not you dare turn away. This is not a random message, it's a supernatural warning, a divine alert echoing straight from the throne of God. I speak to you as a messenger, carrying the fire of truth that was purchased with blood, the holy blood of redemption, the eternal covenant that was written through sacrifice. Every vibration, every breath within this message carries light codes of awakening. You are hearing this because heaven has granted permission at this exact moment. Your spirit was meant to awaken now. You are being called to remember that you were chosen to be part of a divine plan that cannot fail. If you feel your heart pounding as these words reach you, it's because your soul recognizes the voice of the one who has always known you. Pause right here. Type Amen in the comments if you feel this message stirring something deep inside you. Type 1111 if you feel God pulling you toward purpose. Every time you declare it, you open a gateway of light that aligns you with divine energy. This isn't superstition, it's alignment. Heaven moves when hearts respond in faith. The angel beside you whispers, do not fear. But also, do not ignore. Because this message carries weight. It is written in light, but sealed in the memory of sacrifice. The truth you are about to receive was paid for in blood, the blood that speaks mercy, the blood that speaks victory, the blood that ended darkness's claim over your soul. Heaven's command is clear, do not you dare turn away. Across the world right now, spirits are being awakened. The veil between seen and unseen grows thin, and visions are being released. Some hear music from heaven in their dreams. Some see golden patterns of light when they pray. And some, like you, are drawn to messages like this because the time of awakening has begun. This time is sacred. The clock of heaven is striking, not to terrify but to prepare. Make no mistake, God's plan is accelerating. Many have walked away from His call, distracted by the world's noise, but the Spirit of the Lord is roaring again through chosen messengers. Every word that enters your heart right now is meant to anchor your destiny. The angel standing with you writes the details of your obedience into the book of purpose. Do you feel it? That tremble in your chest isn't fear, it's recognition. Type 222 in the comments if you feel like something in your life is shifting unseen. The number is not a charm, it's a declaration of alignment. It says you're ready for divine order, ready to step into the plan God wrote for you before the world began. Heaven is calling your attention because your assignment cannot be delayed any longer. You were born to bring light into environments poisoned by doubt. You carry frequencies that break chains, even when you speak ordinary words. The angels know who you are. They've guarded your path from birth. Every hardship, every betrayal, every silent night where you cried out for help, it was not wasted. Every tear was collected. Every pain was training. God has been refining your heart like gold, not to destroy you, but to reveal what was hidden inside you all along: power, purity, purpose, and divine identity. When you hear these words, "I paid in blood for this truth," know that heaven is reminding you of the highest price ever paid to set you free from confusion, fear, and guilt. The world will try to drown this truth with entertainment, temptation, and chaos, but the voice of God cuts through all of it. The truth that Jesus paid in blood is not just a story, it's the foundation of hope, the proof of love, the gateway to miracles. And that truth is being renewed in you right now. If your soul feels like fire, it's because something ancient is awakening. You were designed for this hour. Before nations tremble, before signs unfold, God secures the hearts of His chosen. You are one of them. Type 777 in the comments if you receive this confirmation. That number represents divine completion, heaven's seal that your season of waiting is ending. You are being promoted in the spirit realm. Every day, millions scroll online, seeking meaning, peace, or healing. But few find something that touches the eternal. You didn't just find this message, it found you. Angels directed your eyes here. The moment you stop scrolling is not because of curiosity, it's because the spirit within you recognized a heavenly vibration. When divine truth calls, it carries the same energy as the voice that created the galaxies. It cannot be ignored. God says, "I have watched you fight battles that others never saw. I have seen your silent endurance when you felt abandoned. But now, I am calling you higher." The angel says, "Rise, warrior of light. Your assignment begins anew." Right where you are, take a deep breath. Whisper, "I am ready." Speak it, for heaven listens when faith is voiced. As you do, light is released into every dark corner of your life, over your finances, your health, your relationships, your dreams. The truth paid for in blood is not merely forgiveness, it's restoration. It's the key that unlocks divine timing. Type 999 in the comments if you are ready to let go of the old season. That number carries finality, the ending of cycles and the preparation for rebirth. You are not losing, you are being repositioned. God is shifting your location, both physically and spiritually. Angels of alignment are standing near you. I see them holding scrolls. On these scrolls are blueprints of your next instructions. Some of you are about to receive prophetic dreams. Some will hear whispers that direct your steps. But all will feel the pull, the call to return to your sacred purpose. The world may tell you you're not enough, that timing is wrong, that you missed your chance. But heaven declares, "What I began in you, I will finish through you." Do not you dare turn away now. The energy around this message is charged with divine confirmation. As you read, angels are touching your heart, lifting fear, breaking curses that tried to silence you. It's not coincidence you found this today, it's divine sequence. You are walking into prophetic alignment. There is someone reading these words feeling numb and hopeless. To that soul, the angel says, the blood still speaks. The blood of the Lamb still cries out for mercy, for renewal, for victory. Heaven hasn't forgotten you. You are loved beyond what you can comprehend. When God said He paid in blood, it meant your worth was established forever. Type Amen if you receive that love and claim your part in the promise. Prophetic energy is flowing right now. Many will feel heat in their hands, tears in their eyes, or chills on their skin. Those are signs of angelic visitation, confirmations that heaven is near. You are not alone. You never were. The moment you chose to keep faith despite fear, heaven marked you as a carrier of light. Now that light is awakening fully. God is saying, I am trusting you with revelation others cannot carry. You have been chosen for something sacred, something the world may not yet understand. Not everyone will recognize the divine fingerprints on your life, and that is by design. Your path was not copied from another, it was handwritten by the Creator Himself. Every storm, every heartbreak, every delay was preparation. You were being molded in silence so that, when the moment came, your voice would carry the weight of heaven. You were taught endurance for a reason. Soon, you will guide others through the same valleys that once tried to destroy you. This is your moment of divine appointment, the moment when heaven says, now. Type 1111 if you feel faith stirring in your chest again, that quiet fire returning to your spirit. The number carries the vibration of open gates, divine portals, and prophetic breakthrough. It symbolizes alignment, heaven and earth touching, your soul reconnecting to its divine blueprint. When you declare it, you are not typing a number, you are activating a covenant. You are saying, I am ready for what heaven has written. Every declaration is a vibration that strengthens your spiritual field. Words are not just sounds, they are seeds. When you speak in faith, heaven listens. When you speak with authority, creation responds. You shape your destiny through what you dare to declare. Some of you have felt distant from prayer lately. You've wondered if God still listens, if heaven still moves when your voice trembles. But now the angels are pulling you back into communication with the divine. They are whispering, speak, even when you don't feel worthy. Speak, even when you don't understand. Speak, because heaven never stopped listening. There are prayers you forgot you prayed, and yet heaven still remembers them. There are tears you cried alone, and yet angels collected every drop. God's mercy is still active. His Spirit still moves. His promise still stands, unchanged by time, untouched by failure. Nothing you did pushed His love away, it only revealed how deep His grace truly goes. Do not turn away. There is divine urgency in the air. The world is shaking, confusion fills the atmosphere, and darkness tries to imitate light. But you, yes, you, were born for such a time as this. The light within you was placed there not for comfort but for purpose. You are part of a remnant that heaven calls the carriers of light. God's army is not made of warriors wearing metal armor, it is made of souls clothed in faith, compassion, and truth. These warriors heal with words. They fight with prayer. They conquer with forgiveness. They walk in authority not given by men but by God Himself. You are one of them. You are not here by accident. Every moment that broke you was heaven preparing you to stand in the middle of a crumbling world and shine without fear. Angel whispers now, soft but commanding, the truth written in light cannot be erased. The one reading this, yes, you, is chosen to carry that truth forward. You are being activated. The Spirit of God is awakening dormant gifts within you. Every doubt dissolves in the presence of divine certainty. The Spirit is breathing life into what was once dead. The dreams you buried because you thought they were impossible are stirring again. The vision you gave up on is being resurrected. Healing is flowing into families, homes, and hearts. What was divided will be restored. What was stolen will return multiplied. Pause for a moment and type Amen if you feel that warmth in your chest, that undeniable touch of heaven moving through you. This is not emotion alone, this is energy from the divine source reconnecting you to your spiritual inheritance. That single word, Amen, is more than a comment. It is a covenant expression. It says, so be it. It seals what heaven is releasing. Every time you type it, every time you speak it, you strengthen the bridge between your heart and heaven's realm. You are co-creating with God through your belief. Understand this truth, this message is not just for you, it is moving through you. You are the vessel through which divine revelation travels. When you share it, others awaken. When you speak these words aloud, angels magnify the vibration and carry it into unseen dimensions. Heaven's frequencies move through sound, and your faith-filled words release that sound into the atmosphere. You are part of a spiritual revival that will sweep across nations, awaken hearts, and restore faith to those who have forgotten the language of prayer. Remember always, this truth was paid for in blood. Not with earthly wealth, but with divine sacrifice. Love himself took on suffering so that you could walk in freedom. The cost was not just pain, it was purpose. Heaven's call to you is not a gentle suggestion. It is a divine invitation to remember who you are. You are not your failures, your past, or your fears. You are a divine spark of eternity clothed in flesh. You were sent here not to survive but to awaken others to their own divine identity. You are the mirror through which others will see what grace truly looks like. So now, stand firm. Lift your spirit. Let your faith roar like thunder through your chest. Speak it aloud, I will not turn away. I was bought with blood. I am chosen for truth. When you say it, heaven hears it as a declaration of identity. Angels record it as covenant confirmation. The darkness around you trembles because faith like yours shakes foundations. The enemy's greatest fear is a believer who remembers who they are. Type 777 if you declare this boldly, if you are claiming divine authority over your destiny. Type 222 if you are aligning your heart with heaven's perfect timing. Type 999 if you are closing the door to old pain, finally releasing what no longer serves your soul. And type Amen again if you receive this message as confirmation that your breakthrough is near. Every number, every word, every declaration is a seed. Heaven watches what you plant, and in due season, you will harvest miracles. You were never called to an ordinary existence. You were crafted in the image of divinity itself. You carry within you the same breath that spoke galaxies into motion. The world may see a person, but heaven sees a vessel of eternal light. You were created to carry that light into dark places, to speak hope where silence used to reign, to love fiercely in a time when many hearts have grown cold. Every act of kindness you do, every prayer you whisper, every tear you shed in faith sends ripples through the spiritual realm. The angels record each one as worship. You are not unseen, heaven watches every moment with holy affection. So do not shrink back now. Do not allow fear to silence your faith. The divine realm is closer than your breath, and heaven's eyes are upon you. You are the evidence that God still moves, that grace still redeems, that hope still rises. The pain you endured was not wasted, it was purified into purpose. Your scars are no longer signs of defeat, they are symbols of survival and proof that God never abandoned you. This is your sacred calling. It was paid in blood, sealed in spirit, and activated in this very moment. The angels surround you now, wings stretched wide, singing in frequencies your ears cannot hear but your soul can feel. Heaven watches. Angels cheer. God waits for your yes. That single yes changes everything. It shifts timelines, opens doors, breaks chains, and restores what was broken. Say it softly but mean it deeply, I am ready. I will not turn away. Let your heart say it louder than your voice. Let your faith echo it louder than your fears. This is the moment heaven records as your rebirth. You are stepping into divine timing, divine authority, and divine purpose. You are no longer waiting for the light, you have become it. Type Amen below and let the floodgates of blessing pour into your life. The moment you do, heaven responds. Angels move. The Spirit aligns circumstances in your favor. This is your sign, your confirmation, your awakening. You were never forgotten, only being prepared. You were never abandoned, only being refined. You are chosen, protected, guided, and loved. Now rise, chosen one. The gates are open. The light is calling. Heaven has spoken. And your soul, finally, remembers.